Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Folks, look what we have here. Look what we have here. Two fellas.
The situation.
A real situation. Two fellas you may not expect to be in contact.
Oh yeah. It's a Neon Genesis Energy Leon type.
So
day.
why are you in town, Tony? And how did this happen?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, my sister hit me up and she was like, "Hey, can you come into town to see my first college volleyball game?" And I was like, "Well, I don't think I can, spend hundreds of dollars to fly back just for that." She's like, "Ask mom and dad." And I was like, "I don't think they're going to do that, but I will." And lo and behold, they did.
Wow.
They flew me back.
Kerblamington.
It helped that it was a long weekend, and I was like, I can take Friday off. Her game was Thursday night, and so I had like a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
And so I came.
That's
in
beast mode for sure.
for that. Yeah.
No, it's pretty gnarly. We've been chills barkleying.
Dude, when any of us are in town, we just chill every single possible day. It's crazy.
Oh, it's
I
chilling.
can imagine the chills.
The problem.
Heavy.
Yeah, we need to call the police.
I can't wait because I haven't done. Oh, I heard the crank of my girlfriend putting on her VR headset to work out.
Nice.
It goes
Sick.
I can't wait to be in town because I have not done Goobertarians since
Yeah.
early this year, maybe.
Yeah. I haven't since we did.
I thought you saved one for a few weeks later or something.
Nar.
No.
I took that shit.
Oh,
I
right,
have
okay.
I have a tab of goobers and a couple and like a small handful of white albino shrooms, but
oh my
Garbanios.
but I haven't
garbanzos.
taken those in nigh a year.
Save them for a rainy
Many
day.
a fork night.
Yeah. Dude, so
What's
I'm
up?
just laughing at Tony's dad just like, "Hey Max, do you want to come over and watch the Ring of Power?" Ring of
So we went over. I wasn't expecting him to be up. It was like past midnight. We got in there and he was just up watching it, and I was like, "Oh wow!" Okay.
It was real Tolkien hours in the basement for sure.
Mhm.
Was he like midway through it, or did you just watch a little bit of it, or what?
He was 5 minutes in.
Yeah, and he left about halfway through because he had to go to bed.
Yeah, well, I got work in the mornings.
Yeah.
So you guys go and finish it up.
And
That's
so we
crazy
did.
because the first 5 minutes are epic. Like,
And, well, yeah.
You
Yeah, we
guys
missed all the sick
you
exposition.
missed the sick fucking intro. But what did y'all think? What did he think?
He's seen the first 2 episodes now, and he is not a huge fan of what he's seeing. I was actually pleasantly surprised. Like, I don't think, I'm not blown away by it. I don't necessarily think it's amazing, but I've just heard so much negativity around it that I was like, this is all right.
It was pleasantly mid.
It was okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it was like it was a nice little time. I didn't get pulled in until Homeboy was just like, "That salty rascal."
Right.
Until I heard
Them, yeah.
that salty rascal. Yeah.
Wait,
I don't remember, just one of
It
the
was the
dudes
guy
in the
in
first
the show.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Salty rascal.
That salty rascal.
yeah, dude.
I was like, all right, man.
It's surprising how watchable and kind of engaging it is for me, at least. Like, maybe it's because I
It's a
like
vibe
the Lord of the
factory.
Rings lore, but like, so far it's like better than the Hobbit movies. Like,
yeah. Well,
it's
that's what I was thinking. I was like, compared to that, like, you can't be saying this is worse than that. Like, those were bad.
yeah.
Like, I did not
just
like those at all.
the only thing I'm worried about is like, where does it go? Because I know it's a long. This is going to be the process of Celebrimbor like making the rings.
Mhm.
Who was in Shadow of Middle Earth or whatever.
Of the game, yeah.
Yeah, Middle
Is
Shadow.
that the turn-based one?
No, the
Oh, Shadow of Mordor. Sorry.
Shadow of Mordor. Celebrimbor is like the ghost guy that follows you around who made the rings.
That's right.
And that guy's in this show. So it's like, this is after Morgoth was defeated, but Sauron's still alive. And then the Rings of Power get made. Sauron gets more powerful. And then Isildur cuts him off and vanquishes him until the ring finds Frodo. But
Beautiful.
yeah, but I thought it was really fucking cool from the beginning. I was like, all right, like that's the thing I'm worried about is like, where does it go? Because it's going to butt up against, the Lord of the Rings eventually, So is this going to be, will this be everything up until Sauron gets defeated the first time? Because that would be dope if that's what this is.
They have plans to do 5 seasons, but
that's wild. Is there enough?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest, because they just have the appendices, which is like, I'm pretty sure like 40 pages of like scribbles from Tolkien. It's not like the Silmarillion or any of the books, any of that stuff.
The Silmarillion is about how like the Valinor was created, I'm assuming. The elven homeland. Let me look what the Silmarillion.
The Calavintor.
I probably not, because they go there in this show, and they might not be able to reference that. I'm not sure how it works though, like what rights they have, but they also have made like a few changes that would contradict stuff in the movies. So I feel like it's like a Watchmen scenario, where like the show that came out on HBO like contradicts some of the stuff that happens in the movie, but it does follow the comic more closely. So I don't know. It's not going to be like a perfect match. Like
trying to reestablish.
I feel like it's trying to be part of the same canon as the movies. To me,
well,
that's what it seems like.
Like mostly, in particular, it's like Galadriel's husband situation. Like she's very clearly married in the movies, but in this, it seems like she doesn't have a husband at all. Who she, I guess,
is she married in the movies? I guess she's married to that one elf guy.
Yeah, he's just there. He's kind of like.
She's like, tell me where is Gandalf?
Gandalf.
With him.
I forget his name, but it's just stuff like that. It's not like that big of a, But I get why like Tolkien fans are annoyed that they're just, because here's the thing, like they could have brought in Peter Jackson. And been like, let's give this the exact aesthetic that your movies had because of how fire it was. And this will secure the Lord of the Rings fans who will hype up the show. And you'll also get the mainstream audience. But instead, I think they skipped the Lord of the Rings fans, went straight to the mainstream audience. And now all this negativity is surrounding the show. And yeah, I just don't think it worked in their favor.
I gotta say, and this show's also shot in New Zealand, by the way. I gotta say, like, I feel like so there's so many things I want to say about this because I was not expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be worse than like anything. I was expecting it to be bad.
Me too.
But they also have sunk in $700 million, so maybe they're smart enough to like get good TV writers if they're going to spend that much money. So it's a big bet they're placing on themselves. So. But, it's like, so the first thing is like, they're working off of source material. So it doesn't really answer that question. And I mentioned this on Jaded, like the big question is like, can you actually take lore or like, can you actually take like a universe, like it's Star Wars or Dragon Ball Z or fucking anything, and then actually make like fan fiction out of that's good, or like lore that takes place in that world that's actually good and stands on its own and it's a good story with its own characters without pulling all these characters? Because this show has like Galadriel, Elrond, people that have been in the original Lord of the Rings. It makes sense because they're important characters in the whole universe, but like they're still working off source material. So I'm confident the show will continue to be good, but it's because because Tolkien is the one kind of writing it. Ultimately, it's his world, it's his characters, it's his story. Well,
a good amount of the characters in the show are original characters, like all the Harfoots, right? The hobbits. They're basically hobbits, but they're not allowed to have hobbits, so they have like hobbit descendants who are indistinguishable from hobbits, but
they're not allowed to have hobbits.
Yeah, because they're not in the appendices.
Oh well, yeah.
So all of them are original characters, and
it's one of the 3 breeds of hobbits, along with the Stoors and Fallow hides. So there you go.
What was the thing This dude said, one of those dudes said something like really long. It's like, you know what they say about the something, and then he says this like long minute-long tirade, and then Tony at the end just goes, "No one says that."
Was it about like the fucking rock floats and the fucking boat doesn't, or
yeah, it was like some shit like that. Yeah, it was like
it was Elrond talking to Galadriel.
That's what it was.
Something like that. Yeah.
So the rock never floats until the days of old have passed.
It's like no one has ever said that.
It's like no one says that.
Never have anyone said. Ne'er has
Those
been
words
spake.
have not been spoken.
Ne'er have those been spoke.
That is ne'er been spake. Okay.
Oh my god, dude! Someone last night at work was just like, "Hey, do those light poles need to be striked?" And we're just all like, "You want to reevaluate what you just said there, bud?" And I'm just like, "Do you want to just pop out stroke with that?" It's like, "Yo, we need to stroke those off the stage right now."
Can you tug those off the stage real quick?
Yeah, can you fucking jack those off the fucking stage, please?
Dude.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Good.
It's like in Breaking Bad when Hank's just like, yeah, and I want Shania Twain to give me a tuggy, but it's not gonna happen. But yeah, I was just surprised that it was that good, honestly, and like I don't know, like it's like it makes sense to be a TV show, like it's a big world, and it's like Game of Thrones is basically inspired by Lord of the Rings ultimately. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's got the Howard Shore music, the fucking, honestly, like some of the cinematography is really cool. Even like the very obvious green screen shit. It's like, oh, this is crazy, like mountain landscape behind you, or this is crazy. It's like, it's a really crazy depiction of Middle Earth. And I thought like the elf guy who's like in love with the human woman, I thought he was really cool. I think it's cool how it's all these actors we've never seen before. I don't recognize any of these people. That is really cool. I think Galadriel is really well cast. I like how they got like a guy who looks like Neil Patrick Harris to play Elrond. He's just like goblining out. He's just like,
no, that's him.
I'm fucking Elrond.
Yeah, he does not look like Hugo Weaving.
No,
there was no transition that could possibly happen there.
No, not at all. He'd have to get his head stretched like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
everyone's goblining out, honestly, in that show. There's a lot of just like
we're in a goblin era.
Yeah,
we're
going goblin mode for sure.
We're in the year of the goblin right now. Like this is the Chinese New Year of the goblin.
The year of the dragon, and of course the year of the goblin.
The goblin, yeah.
The year of the gobbling goblin. Goblins have everything.
Oh my god, the gooby goblins, goblin gamer sauce.
And yeah, I don't know. That's all I got to say about that show, I guess. I mean, I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, I want to keep watching. Like, I look forward to more episodes coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to watch episode 2. I've only seen the first.
17 years of marital bliss.
Is how I feel when I watch the show.
Have you seen Game of Thrones? The new one? Or the what
I started watching the first episode of House of Dragon, and I was just like, this just looks like more Game of Thrones that is just not good.
This is going to be mid.
Yeah.
Game of
See, the thing about Rings of Power that's so enticing is like there is an arc of a story happening. Like Game of Thrones, even the good version of Game of Thrones, it just starts out and it's just like, yeah, there's a nice guy somewhere. It doesn't give you it doesn't start with like any greater like this is where we are. We're in Valinor. Then we went to Middle Earth to defeat Sauron or defeat Morgoth. Then Morgoth was defeated, but Sauron was still alive. Now I'm here and this, that, the third, and blah, blah, blah. Like there's a whole setup. Like there's these Game of Thrones shows don't have like a prologue of any kind. What did you think? I mean, it just looks like more Game of Thrones. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like more Game of Thrones.
Me neither.
My dad did not like it. He was like, it was just sex and violence.
Sounds lame.
No, not my cup of tea.
I need sexless sci-fi.
I need no one to have genitals in my
in my need
sci-fi,
an asexual fantasy experience.
Yeah, I just need everyone to kind of be smooth down there.
Yeah.
It's like that episode of Black Mirror with Star Trek, you know.
He liked Atomic Blonde though, which had like, you know, super intense lesbian sex scene. So I was, you know, I didn't know he was.
Wow, I wonder why your dad would like a super intense lesbian sex scene.
Damn.
He's weird.
I didn't know he was chill like that.
Too much sex in House of the Dragon.
Well, it's probably because it's Game of Thrones, so it's like violent, it's sexual violence. It's not even like sexy time.
It's just like, I just killed 40,000 men. Let's fuck.
Sometimes it has sexy time.
And you don't have a choice.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I'm kind of deciding that we're going to do that. I've decided we'll fuck.
It's like, it's always that shit.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know about that one. I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, I watched the first episode of The Rehearsal.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. Really liked that.
Have y'all seen, how much of that have y'all seen?
Just one.
I finished it.
Okay. Yeah,
And
isn't
it
that crazy, dude?
ripped.
I went to that bar this weekend, the Alligator Lounge.
Yeah, I saw
Hell
that.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was wondering about that. That's the same place. That's
It
crazy.
literally
the
looks
fake one
the
or the real one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the fake one. I went to
You went to the sound
warehouse.
stage?
I went to a warehouse, sound stage in Gowanus, and went to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude, yeah, the initial reveal in that show, I can't think of the last time I laughed that fucking hard. It took me by surprise. Like,
I
when
was
he's just
standing
like,
up,
I built an
walking
exact.
away, like gasping. I was like covering my mouth. Like I had such strong reaction because I was just like, I can't believe this. The way it just like unfolds what he's doing.
Yeah, he's just building
Unreal.
full scale replicas of everything. And he's like, whoa, Door City over here.
Yeah.
It's just like, that shit broke me, dude. Like, that was just
Yeah.
like, oh my fucking God. This man is on one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we're going to
unreal.
rehearse every possible outcome. So you kind of tilted to the side when you said that. I don't know if you meant to do that. Just like,
Yeah, how he gets the actor and the guy in real life to say "cool" or whatever, and then, like
Yeah.
cut it to the exact same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, that first episode's like a short film, like a good movie.
straight up.
Crazy.
Like, you really don't need much beyond that.
So are the subsequent episodes not the same format? Are they all like?
It kind of more.
Each episode's different. And sometimes the episode there's like a through line for all of them, but it doesn't, like, it's not each episode there's a new
Takes a new
rehearsal
person.
necessarily. It unfolds into something kind of different. It's weird.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's really like it ends somewhere so much different than it started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really have to watch it to find out what happens.
Yeah,
So,
That's so true, dude.
mhm.
he's got a point. He's got a
So
point.
I may have to do that.
True, he did. It is. I would
Mhm.
agree with what Tony is saying here.
Mhm.
Did
Someone's
somebody
gotta
watch
say
The
it.
Sandman also? Which I'm
I
assuming
have,
is just
yeah.
a show about Adam Sandler.
Oh, then I need to.
Based off the classic graphic novel of Yore.
Yore.
I thought that was a book, or it's a graphic novel.
So it was like a comic series. Came out monthly, you know, just like your average Batman or whatever. But it went
Neil
like
Gay guy.
by Neil Gay Homo, and it was like an 80 issue series or something like that, or like maybe something like that. But there was like basically like 10 trade paperbacks worth, you know. So it's like a decent
Right.
amount, and this is like this first season is like the first 2 trade paperbacks, like the first 2 arcs.
Okay.
And the first 6 episodes are all pretty solid. They're based off the first one, which is called like Preludes and Nocturnes, I think. So it kind of does have that vibe of more just like each one's like more of an individual episode, but it's still, there's an arcing story,
Mhm.
and all the characters, you know, cross over from episode to episode. But the last 4 episodes are the second book called Dollhouse, and some of the casting choices in it, like they cast them basically the main character of that arc is this girl Rose, and it's her first ever acting gig, and it is very like apparent that is the case, like very jarring.
Right.
Like she almost does not deliver a single line like convincingly.
Naturally.
Yeah,
Wow.
Damn.
it was jarring, and her friend, whoever her friend was cast as, was not the best either. Had emoted or mimicking real human, you know, action or emotion.
That's crazy. Hey,
They
Tony,
make
shut
real
the fuck up
humans.
real quick.
That's
Interesting. Shut up.
I forgot something. Big time.
Big time rush.
And it has just slipped my mind.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is it
Today marks 17 years of unadulterated marital bliss. Susan, you're my bedrock, touchstone, and lucky star.
Unadulterated marital bliss.
Oh, bliss.
What did you forget?
No,
I
what is
forgot to introduce the podcast.
That's true. You did do that. You did forget that.
Fuck. Fucking my bad. You know?
Yeah, you need to stop doing that.
My Baddington the third inventor.
My Baddington Bear.
My Baddington the fifth. Yeah, man.
Man, if Paddington was called Paddington the second, that would be so amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems, welcome to It Is Monday, September 4th, 2022. Welcome to another episode. Oh, wait, no, it's not September 4th. It's actually Monday, September 5th, Labor Day, 2022.
Damn facts.
Welcome to another episode of Woken Boke.
Boom.
Boom. Episode 152 to be exact. I am your host, Connor Boyd. You may know me as Mosquito Dorito on the internet, from TikTok, maybe from Jaded Form, maybe from Twitter, maybe from Instagram, whatever. I am 1/3 of the Woken Boke boys. I am joined, as always, by the other two besties with testes from the great Gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. We have Max Sansa on the show. Hell yeah. That's how he feels about you, viewer.
Yeah.
He's saying fuck you. Max, how are you doing?
Take 2 of these and then you'll have your answer. In the morning, call your doctor.
You know what? That's true. Also on the show. Also on the show, we have a guy that just likes to just take flights whenever, you know. Volleyball game.
So just go places. Yeah. Globetrotter.
I can get off work, just fly.
Just fly.
We have
13, 14
the one and only Tony motherfucking hair up in the building. Tony, what's up? How you doing?
I'm really well. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself in your camera, so hopefully it's not a problem. Because if we were all there in person, I'd be talking over the parts where I'm talking. It'd be like, but hopefully it's not just me repeating myself the whole
Could be
crap episode.
You'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine.
I believe you.
Yep.
Fucking,
You have no
how
choice.
you doing, Tone?
really well. In fact, yeah. Went out
Wow.
and got a ton of sushi with my family last night. That was nice. And then I drank quite a bit and went to a college party with my sister for a little while I waited for Max, and that was loud and aggressive. But we did play some what do you call it? Stack Cup. You ever played Stack Cup? You gotta bounce a ball into a cup.
I had the same reaction as you, Connor. Don't worry.
They call it
Just let him
rage-
explain it.
They call it
and then
rage
nod.
cage. Never heard of that? No.
I hate college, so go ahead.
I hate
It's a
that.
good time.
So
I hate college culture, but go ahead.
You like it.
You're a fan.
You like
You
it.
appreciate the small parts of it.
I like it.
There's like a honeycomb of like solo cups in the middle, each with like
Yay.
a little bit of beer in them, just like a little bit, and then
Only
you
a
have
little bit.
just a little. Then the middle one has all just like liquor poured into it and beer and whatever, and then the very middle one, and then two people have a cup and you bounce a ball into it, and if you make yours in first, you can stack the person to your right. If you make it on your first try, you can pass the cup anywhere. and then that person that gets stacked has to take one from the middle, chug it, and then bounce the ball into their cup. And
So you were around a bunch of 20-year-olds playing this game is basically what you're talking about.
no, they were more like 23. It was like
He's like, no, they were more like
seniors.
18, 19. They were 23.
It's really just
legal of age.
preschoolers.
It was, yeah, they were of age.
They all kind of showed up on a big yellow school bus, actually.
They had backpacks and school supplies on. Listen, every week we get together to catch up on our lives, you know, the latest in video games, movies, music, anime, manga, whatever the fuck you want, we talk about it. Consider subscribing to us on YouTube if you're a fan, if you enjoy these. You can follow us on Spotify if you're not already doing so you don't miss a single episode as well. You can join our Discord. We hang out there basically never. And then also, you can follow us on Twitter at wokenbokepod and Instagram at wokenbokepodcast to get updates on the podcast every week. And reach out to our Gmail, wokenbokepodcast@gmail.com with your questions, comments, and suggestions, and we will read them on the show. And guess what? Links to all these are in the description, so check it out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Fucking what's
We're
up?
here.
What's cracking?
We're fucking here. We're fucking queer.
What's
dude.
new? What's going on? What's happening?
Should we talk about some video games? Because I've been playing video games. I don't know if y'all have.
Sure. I haven't been playing a ton myself, but yeah, fucking let's do it.
I played Call of Duty last week on Thursday.
You played Call of Duty?
It might have been Friday.
You played
Which Call of Duty?
The current one.
Warzone?
Warzone. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
That's exciting, dude.
That's
How was
fresh.
that?
It was all right.
Nice.
Sick. I had fun. I had a good time.
This is fine. I can't wait for that new one. I feel like it'll be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the upgrade to make my Black Ops 4 basically a Black Ops, or my Black Ops Cold War to be the PS5 version. So it's like it runs better and it's got like the actual haptic feedback on the controllers. And it's literally like to aim down sight, you have to squeeze so hard on the controller because it puts up so much resistance because it's like realistic. I mean, like you fire something on your trigger, it's like it feels like you're really pulling a trigger. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. It doesn't like inhibit your ability to play really, and I'm sure you can turn it off, but it's like really cool how immersive that controller makes things and shit. So I'm excited to play it on the PS5.
The PS5? Yeah, how you enjoying the PS5?
I'm playing it every fucking day, basically.
Hell yeah.
I believe so.
Isn't it so quiet?
It is, and it's summer, so I have the AC on in the living room, so I can't even really hear any fan from the PS5. But yeah, it's quiet even when the fan's off, or when the AC's off.
It's not a fucking jet plane.
Yeah, dude, I've been playing it a ton. I've just been like downloading games and seeing like how they run in PS5 form. Like Last of Us 2 looks amazing on it. I've been playing mostly God of War, and I finally finished God of War. That game is awesome. I didn't realize it would finish so abruptly.
Yeah, it kind of sneaks up on you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, credits, new game plus, okay.
Yeah, the last boss doesn't feel like it, you know?
No.
But there's a lot of post game in that, like all the Valkyries and shit.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's where the real shit kicks in.
Yeah, I tried to fight one Valkyrie and it was like, oh, it just has an attack I can't block or dodge, and it kills me in one hit. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So I gotta go figure that out if I keep playing it. But yeah, that just got me super excited for Ragnarok. I finally looked at Ragnarok shit, and the gameplay looks really cool. You know,
I didn't know there was any.
Yeah, there's gameplay out there. Like, there's a whole little gameplay sequence that they have out there of Ragnarok, and
I'm gonna peep that one. Take a shit.
Like, there's like new elemental effects on the Blades of Chaos and the axe, where if like you charge it up by pressing triangle or something like that. It's crazy. So
that's fucked.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm gonna go watch that while I take a shit. I'll be right back.
Got you. Wait. This motherfucker. You always take a shit right when I'm talking about something you relate to. But take your shit. No, take a shit.
He was waiting.
Go take
for
a
it.
shit.
Hey, when duty calls, man.
Fucking.
You can tell me about it.
Yeah. Have you ever played God of War, Tony?
Yeah, I played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
I know
Yeah.
that.
I think I've played it here. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Fucking stinking licking bitch.
Licking taints and balls. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say licking. I said bitch instead of. Didn't mean that.
Clit.
I apologize. Yeah, that's what I meant. Licking nuts and clits. Listen, man. Yeah, it's dope. I've been playing fucking Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order now. I'm back into that. It's pretty cool. I got the PS5 version of that. I got that upgrade also. Damn, I wanted to talk about like Super Mario Odyssey. Like this motherfucker's just gone.
He's got to poop.
You don't play any video games, Tony, so he's the only one I can talk to.
I appreciate them though.
Let me like what did your dad say anything specific about the Lord of the Rings show that's worth mentioning? Like what did he think?
He didn't like Elrond at all, like the casting for that, you know. He didn't like
sure. They could
he
have done
didn't
that
like-
maybe
oh, man,
better. I like the guy, but I can understand.
he's the guy that played young Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. And by that I mean actual young Ned Stark, not just like calling Ned Stark young Ned Stark, but like when they go to the past.
Ned Stark. Yeah, Ned Stark.
When I think when Bran goes to the past.
Young Ned Stark. Okay. Let me look. Oh yeah, you're right. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Young Ned Stark.
He was all, you know, he's fine, but you know, Elrond's a badass, and they did kind of make him, you know, he seems kind of pussified in this show, but
I think he comes off very stately and wise. He's just like a young version of Elrond is kind of what it feels like.
perhaps.
But also, yeah, it's like the elves don't age.
Right.
So
he's already
also-
fully grown.
He's like, I've been here for 300 years. And it's like, but I'll still grow up in a couple hundred more.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't give him like, you know, they just gave him a modern haircut. Like some of the creative choices, like giving the one dude a fade, like it just looks like super out of place. You know,
Which guy? The elf?
the elf.
I was looking at his hair. I don't think it's a fade. I think it's just
It's
a
a
normal
fade.
lined up haircut. It's not a fade. He doesn't have
It's
a
a fade. It
fucking
fades from
dude.
nothing to.
No,
That's
I
fine.
don't
I'm
think
not-
so.
I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm just like, that doesn't look like it. He looks like out of time.
Wait a
Like he
second.
looks-
I don't
looks like a time
traveler. Wait a second.
I don't even know what the guy's name is.
Fucking Arondir.
Is that it, Erendir?
Yeah, let me look at this.
There was like there was a scene where he goes into a pub and there's like a guy that's like,
Okay, I see what you're saying. It does the sideburns do have a fade for sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
But it's fine. I don't, you know,
Yeah.
it's a cool haircut, but it looks not of 20 AD or whatever time period they're in, you know.
Yeah,
it's more
but
like
I mean-
4000 BC.
I mean, they
That's
could have
one of
had
the,
they could have had yeah, they could have had that back in
I guess.
the day. They fucking have metal armor and shit. I think they could have figured out like
No.
haircuts.
No.
No,
No.
that's what's unrealistic about Lord of the Rings for me.
I draw the line at that.
It's 20 AD, dude. They barely invented the wheel. How could they? Yeah, dude, that's funny. I thought Galadriel was well done though. Like, it's so cool that she's the main character for me.
Yeah, I mean, she
For
definitely
me.
has the.
They did it for me.
Yeah, she definitely has the coolest name of all those characters. So
Galadriel.
Galadriel, exactly.
But it's like it's cool going to like going to the goddamn like Khazad-dûm and seeing that like in its full glory. Like you're actually getting to go to these places that are like, because in Fellowship, the movie, it's like that place is gutted out. The Mines of Moria, that place is gutted.
Yeah.
You know, like we've never seen a dwarven. In the Hobbits, there's like a dwarven city, but it's like it looks stupid and it's like super CGI and fake.
Everything in The Hobbit looks awful.
Yeah, this show looks better than The Hobbit. Like,
yeah,
there's like an intro sequence where they're explaining how they fought Morgoth, and there's like this big battle where they're getting wiped out by orcs, and there's like a dragon flying down to eat an eagle. Like they're in this huge set piece shot. It's like fucking crazy.
Yeah,
like one of the large eagles. Yeah, dude, watch it from the beginning because it's hefty. Did you see the part where they're like in the ice cave and there's like a cave troll, like an ice troll?
Yeah, that's right when we walked in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Troll in the dungeon.
Yeah. There was when she did like her jump to swipe its arm off, that did not look great, I thought. I remember that sticking out.
Oh, the jump looked very wiry for sure.
Yeah.
That was the only thing.
Yeah, but I'm
Galadriel left to slice off the ice troll's arm.
Oh yeah.
Lord of the Rings. The jump, if you recall, where she jumps up to slice off the troll's arm, it looked very hammy.
Sure.
If you will.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hammy.
I remember that.
They're having trouble with wires these days. There's like a fucking like a memed scene from She-Hulk where the bad guy like comes in for a kick and it's just like she's like supposed to be flying straight at her, but there's like a dip and then, you know. Like,
I saw that.
Like,
Jamil or whatever her name is. Jamil or whatever.
And then they do a punch where she punches her and then they cut and she's like already like she flew that far. Like it's just not.
Looks fucking terrible. I mean, the show looks so many people on Twitter have been roasting how shitty the CGI in that show is.
Oh yeah. It's Assington
it's funny because Meg Thee Stallion was on it and like they're twerking and stuff on it. And it's like, I don't really have a problem with that. It's the CGI, how dumb it looks. It's not fine, whatever. Like it's a stupid Marvel show. But the thing that's like, you have this shitty looking CGI Frankenstein next to Meg Thee Stallion.
Right.
Like that's what I you know, and
that's
people are like,
problem.
oh, you must be gay if you don't like seeing twerking. And it's like, there was nothing even close to arousing about that scene. Like,
yeah,
like there's nothing sexy about it. It's bizarre. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, it's just a fever dream.
It's like, wow, you must be gay. You don't like seeing butt shake. And it's like, you have no idea. One. Second of all,
first of all, you don't have the right. Second of all,
you have no right.
You have no right to accuse me of such thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that looks so dumb.
Oops, are you?
I was just telling Tony, Max, that I started getting back into Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, copy. Copy that.
Dude. Kind of a solid game. I'm gonna play that today for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very clean. Yeah, I'm thinking about.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I was thinking about cracking open the Switch today, probably, but I don't know. I picked up a good amount of manga, so I might grab one of those for the plane, or I might watch One Punch Man. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So where are you headed, by the way, real quick?
I'm going to Nashington
for work.
Yeah, I'm headed out.
Nice.
Got rehearsal tomorrow, and then we've got 5 shows with Newfound, and then I go home.
Swagnometry.
Yeah,
the Switch would be clutch for that.
It always is.
I was just gonna mention also, we never talked about it, but like I beat Mario Odyssey in like 3 days.
Oh yeah,
because it was so good.
That's so crucial.
Burned through it. Yeah, man.
That's
it makes me want to go play the other Mario games like Galaxy.
Galaxy. Dude, you can get the 3D All Stars on Switch that has 64 Sunshine and Galaxy on it.
Yeah,
it's fucking great.
I might do just that.
But dude, I might even bottom shelf right here. This middle shelf. This was all one purchase. V-Stock,
Attack on Titties, right?
Yeah, I should have gotten more. Like I should have just cleaned them out of Attack on.
You didn't
Titan.
go back after.
No, I didn't. But I got Demon Slayer Volume 1 for like $2, so I might give that a little teaser.
Just buy 2, get 1 free.
Dude, it was buy 2, get 1 free, and these
stock.
were all used. So these were all like $3. So I paid like less than $30 for like
That's extremely clutch.
12 of these.
Yeah, honestly, I need to get some shelving situations in my situation also.
It makes me feel like a guy now. Pretty cool.
Yeah, you're becoming a guy.
Yeah, I'm becoming a guy with stuff. Like,
You're
look at all this
guy with stuff status.
Look at all this guy stuff I have.
It's true. You've like kept all the video games we used to play. Like that's what's fucked is I sold all of them after high school. So
well, I got rid of a lot of my portable games, which like a lot of my DS and Game Boy games I sold, which sucks because those are the ones that retain the most value. But and also the ones I typically want to play more of. But yeah, man, I've got like pretty much everything. I've got most of my shit still, and it's cool because like yeah. It's nice. I like it.
sick.
But it's really just all the older shit. I got the Blu-rays. I got the. We're just gonna go through my new shelves here real quick, guys. So up here I got the DBZ full collection, right? The manga box set.
Insane.
And over here I got the big books of the original Dragon Ball, my Blu-ray collection, and then down here is miscellaneous manga. Then over here is just all my video games. All my video games.
What's that red box over there?
What red box?
Maybe
this thing right here?
Yeah.
That is all my Switch games. They're just kind of like overexposed.
It just looks like a red box on my screen.
Yeah, they're all kind of like blending together for sure. But yeah, I've got all the PlayStation catalog on the top. So PS3, 4, and 5. Switch, N64, Xbox 360, GameCube, DS, and Wii. Wii and Wii U. Yeah.
Insane.
Wii.
I recently sold all mine. Half price books. All my old video games. Sold all my old CDs too, my records and stuff.
Yeah, see, you got
$200.
You got to hit up the homies for that, and you gotta let the homies know when you're clearing out.
Yeah, dude.
I fucked up.
I like to collect useless bullshit. So,
not speaking of movies, but I'm curious, Tony. What were the 23 movies you watched this month? Do you have a letterbox?
Yeah,
I do have a letterbox.
He's joined the club.
Follow me on there.
You have a box?
Narboogle-doo.
He got
spelled
boxed.
like it sounds.
Spelled like it sounds.
Spelled like it sounds.
Of course. Smells like it sounds.
Short reviews.
Oh, you watched the card counter? That's one I've been wanting to see.
I have, yeah, I did, yeah. That was one of the longest reviews I left.
Nice.
It's easier to write one on movies
Doesn't
that I
seem like you have a review on it.
I
Oh
do.
wait, yeah, you do.
We gripped the fuck out of the new Dragon Ball Z movie.
We did. I gotta add that to
It was
my
pretty sick. Superhero.
DBZ soup.
That was a fun rip. Shout out to Bulma.
Sorry, for the month of August is when you watched 23 movies?
Yeah, starting July 30th, I guess. Technically. Watched Goodfellas, and from there it was over. Watched The Raid, Alien, The Usual Suspects, Boogie Nights, Drive, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
His review of Heat is this were kinda goofy. Big Trouble in Little China. I know more about China now that I've seen this.
Yeah, Tony was made for this website.
Yeah. The twist was twisty, but everything surrounding the scenes in the ship and Amy tripping balls was kind of hammy. No, I live for this. This is going to be great.
Atomic Blonde, Vigi, Stimmy, equally as cracked as the fight scenes.
That's not what he says.
Straight up. And the way he spelled Vigi is crazy.
Vigi, Stimmy. Wow. Unreal.
Every shot was beautiful.
Why is your Minority Report review? It's like there's a line through it, and then at the bottom it just says he really was Minority Report. He really was Gladiator. One of the basketball movies of all time.
Dredd. IDK if it was the acting or directing, but main character besides young Dredd was kind of mid. And I agree with that fully.
Zodiac still kind of convinced young Jilly is the killer. Motherfucker was weird. It's like the one character you know isn't the Zodiac killer. Oh
still
my
might be, though.
god.
He really was Gladiator. You fucking dickhead.
Damn, he really was glad.
He really was. The twist was twisty, but everything surrounding the scenes in the ship and Amy tripping balls was kind of hammy.
Yeah, Rival, there was like a whole subplot about these like radicalized soldiers, and they're like, there's a scene of them listening to like Alex Jones or something. Not actually Alex Jones, but they're like,
Who? Like Zodiac or
no,
Rival.
And they're like, damn, we're so radicalized, we're gonna go up into this alien ship and set a bomb off inside, and there's no way that'll like, come back to bite
Right.
us. Like, I don't think anyone would be that.
there's no way that'll come back to bite us in the butts.
No, why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
shut
just was not.
I love how you've
something I
seen
enjoyed.
Card Counter and I haven't, because that's like a film on my list. Like a film I've been meaning to watch because it's
Did
Paul
you-
Schrader.
Did you see my review of it? Or are you not
Yeah.
trying to have spoils? Because I did not. I was not a huge fan of it. I liked some things about it, but there was definitely some really weird choices that he made.
Yeah,
There's like
feel
these
you.
USA bros that are in it. It's like it's like a super dark, like gloomy
USA.
vibe most of the time, and there's like this
Mhm.
super gloomy soundtrack where he's like, "In my lonesome aberration."
I'm just laughing at his Elvis review. Tom Hanks' weird accent, but Vigi Stimmy in deck.
In deck? Oh, supposed to say
Yeah.
on deck.
In deck.
And how you spelled it consistently.
Oh my
my
god.
god. Moon Knight review. MK deserves to be a sick psychological thriller directed by Nolan, not this goofy CW BS.
Bzz.
Really true, all around.
Dog fucking
Dude, why do you have like Gungan grammar in this shit? Like Top Gun Maverick, this have nutty fighter jet stunts, Giga Chad and other cadets, very cheesy but kind of works. Like this shit is like,
That's true. Those guys were weird.
He's like, where am I wrong?
he's like, you can't handle the fucking heat, my guy. Just face
the
it.
Chad.
You're burnout. Yeah. He was the chattiest Chad of all time. dude.
the Thaddeus Chad.
Thaddeus
Thaddeus
Chadman. The Chattiest McThadsium.
Name's Thaddeus Chadman. Nice to meet you.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I've been having a good time with that though.
Yeah.
Just watching a new movie almost every night. It's
Have you gripped Nope yet?
Nope.
Was that an answer or a
Yeah.
clarification?
His answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's not.
Nope.
It's like,
Nope.
I don't.
Have you seen Nope? Nope.
It's like the trigonometry lady.
It's
Just
like,
like,
that's what you deserve for naming a movie that. That kind of response.
oh man.
Yeah, no, I do want to see that though.
I give it a 6.5 because I'm a
Okay.
hater.
3.5. Or no, 3.25
Yeah, about there.
on Rotten on Letterboxd.
About there.
Do y'all want to read some emails in this last 10 minutes or so?
Sure.
Some what?
Okay.
Read some emails?
emails, maybe?
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Read some Gmail content.
Okay, this one comes from Luke.
Luke.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. On episode 146,
Classic.
you guys were
episode.
talking about you were talking about the generational gap or lack of one between millennials and Gen Z. I'm 22 and I've only been listening to the podcast for a couple months, but it seems there isn't too much of an age gap. I feel like I relate to almost every topic that you guys talk about, especially when it comes to media and social interactions. I thought it was really funny when y'all brought up YouTube. Every time me and my friends are hanging out, it always turns into throwing on an assortment of Hate 5/6 sets, music videos, or shit we find funny. Maybe even run some trial runs on whatever games we've been playing. Anyway, thank you for keeping me so entertained while I work. I hope you guys have a great week. Always looking forward to new episodes. Thank you, Luke. There's also recommendations here that I'll read real quick. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 of the anime is great, and the content not yet adapted into animation is even better.
I've been wanting to read that one.
I've been wanting to
Yeah.
watch that and read it too. But
The show's
I've been wanting
cool.
to grip it.
Barry, amazing show. Bill Hader plays an awesome
Yeah.
role, both serious and funny.
I've heard good things about that as well.
I've also been wanting to grip that.
Wish there was more time in the day.
Luke. I definitely agree. There's not as big of a gap in a lot of ways, in my opinion. I also agree. I think there's some things that differentiate us, but I think the point we were also making is like, we're not like materially any different off than Gen Z. We're just as broke, just as much in debt. We don't own anything. We don't have any power really over Gen Z. Like maybe some millennials are managers and shit. I mean, there are some millennials that are just boomer-fied that like have a house and kids and a wife and like a 401k, and it's because they like that was the whole motion of their life was towards getting that. But the average millennial and Gen Z are pretty similar. I just think that there are some levels of Gen Z where they have absolutely no pre-internet culture or memories or experience at all. It's just like when they were like, that kid was 22. That means you were 6 years old during basically the YouTube boom. So the first time you remember anything, the internet's been part of culture. So it's just like, it's a little different. But that's really it. Materially, there's no difference. It's just like we're all in the same party. You guys just showed up. We're still here. It's not like we've moved on.
It's like we're all still partying.
Yeah, it's just a big party, man. We're just having fun.
We're all just chilling, and it's kind of your fault if you don't want to.
Yeah, dude.
Join the movement.
Join the movement.
Cool, here though. Comes another one from.
Thank you for email.
What the fuck? Anyways, this comes from Alex. Which was that the name of the last person we read?
I don't think so.
No, this isn't the same person, but this comes from Alex. We ended up seeing an insane amount of graffiti and getting some good flour from Illinois. But more interestingly, we oddly enough each got a matching kind of dark humor visual pun tattoo relating to the whole semicolon mental health metaphor thing. We each got a semicolon emoticon winky face on our wrist as a way to kind of flirt with our own mental health struggles and suicidal tendencies in general. I love St. Louis, by the way. That's really funny, actually. That's like a clever. P.S. Your guys' tweets are the funniest things in the cesspit of Twitter. Angela White rocks, Connor, and Max. I showed my... I have no context for that. But of course, I know who that is. And Max, I showed my drummer dad some of your stuff, and he's a fan now for real. Keep the good vibrations happening. Bro V Wades. That's funny. Nice. PPS. R6 is popping off with the return of the Blitz meta. The friendship militia should definitely liberate some lobbies in the near future. I guess he's talking about Rainbow Six. Yeah, that's funny. Angela White. I don't know why that's being brought up, but I do love Angela White.
She's pretty great.
She's fantastic. She is phenomenal.
Love her work.
Well, thanks, dude. That's cool. Neat.
Sick.
Neat stuff.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out.
Neat
I do got
stuff.
to try out Rainbow Six. Like that does look really fun when I was watching you
It's
play
really
that.
fun. It's
I'd
awesome.
be down to grip that with some Bokers.
Scrambo Scripples.
Yeah. Okay, we have an extremely long email. This will probably be the second to last one. This comes from Dexter, frequent writer into the show.
Dexter.
Hello, Boke Nation. Dexter here. Dexter!
What?
Hope you're doing well and not at any weddings. I just wanted to write in to say that I fucking hate... Where's he? Oh, he's being beckoned by Diane. He is being beckoned.
Restart.
I just wanted to write in to say that I fucking hate Mario and Sonic. I fucking hate Mario, and Sonic is a much better character franchise. All right, let's hear them out.
Interesting take.
Mario games have never really had an overarching story, and this allows Mario and company to be put in any type of game with relative ease. Tennis game, sure. Karting game, why not? My main problem with this, however, is it makes Mario a mascot more than an actual character. Sonic has never had this problem. Even with the incredibly fucked up Sonic canon, it is still very easy to understand the character's emotions and motivations. Additionally, while the narrative nature of Sonic games does hinder creativity in terms of level design and themes, so real quick,
I'm having a bit of a stroke over here.
real quick, Mario. So your problem with Mario is that he's not held down by any sort of character, so he can be in any game, regardless of structure or style.
He's the most flexible character of all time.
And the nice thing about Sonic is that he has a deep canon that's fucked up and mechanics that force him into certain game types that cannot be changed. Got it. So this is your argument for Sonic so far.
Is that he's so one-dimensional.
Is that he's forced into a shitty canon and horrible game mechanics that make it so that every game has, I'm bringing sexy back. Okay, interesting. Let's hear them out. There's still 3 more paragraphs after this, by the way. So, additionally, while the narrative nature of Sonic games does hinder creativity in terms of level design and themes, the game designers always manage to give us iconic sequences. Which sequence do you think he's about to name, Max?
Just the
most obvious one.
Yeah.
Such as City Escape and Sonic Adventure 2 and memorable characters. The world building means that no matter how many games get fucked up, and a lot of games have gotten fucked up, an amazing game can be just around the corner. Sonic fans are mentally ill.
Dog, as a reformed Sonic fan, I feel for you, dog. Like, I really, I hope you get some help.
It's like being a Mormon. It's like he's still stuck in the... Lastly, the music. Jesus Christ, man. Sonic music is insane. Even with the primitive Sega Genesis sound chips, Sega was able to make amazing, unique, and musically complex soundtracks. As technology got better, the soundtracks became more and more diverse. Rock, classical, drum and bass, pop, house, all styles used in Sonic soundtracks. I swear to God, I don't know a single Mario song except the one that plays on level 1-1. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oof.
You don't know a single Mario song besides that? You don't even at least know that?
Yeah.
That's the other one. And then... Anyways, from the very beginning, Sega has placed a huge importance on music, and they always get established artists to score their games. Nintendo just can't compete.
This has to be a troll, dude. This has to be... It's really
fucked up because it's 100% not, and I'll prove it to you. At the end of the day, no matter how bad some of the Sonic games are, they've got heart behind them. All Mario games have going for them is nostalgia and money.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm done. Thanks for reading this. If you want an example of good Sonic music, here's a couple examples. Sonic Adventure 2, Escape from the City. Sonic Adventure 2, It Doesn't Matter. Sonic 06, His World. Sonic Colors, Reach for the Stars. Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony. That's how you know this is not a joke.
I just see that's the problem is like the music that you just listed is all current, like not even current, but like 3D era Sonic games. Which like, I don't know, dude. Usually people that are this like dead set on like, if you want to start an argument with Sonic is better than Mario, your argument has to start with the Genesis, like, and then end at Sonic Adventure 2. Like that's the end of it. Like that's the dynasty.
I'm amazed because there is no argument that Sonic is better than Mario.
Right. And I'm just saying, if you were to make it into a college paper,
your only argument
you have from the Genesis to the GameCube. That is your thesis.
The only argument, the only challenge to establish norms that you could possibly maybe win is that the idea that Sonic is good at all.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to win over is the idea that Sonic is good. Comparing it to Mario, saying it's as good as Mario or better is insane.
Yeah, like you can argue for Sonic being a stronger like property as far as like, but even then, like it's like objectively wrong, but like quality of game design will be Mario 100% of the time.
And any Mario game that isn't like kart or tennis or whatever does have a story as far as I'm aware.
It has a story and it's not it's so good you don't really need one. Also.
Yeah,
like that's kind of like the flex is that it's never needed a story. I mean, you're talking about Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy,
Super Mario 64.
Super Mario Brothers 3,
Yeah.
Super Mario 64.
And this is coming from someone who grew up.
These are all 10s so far.
This is coming from someone who grew up a diehard Sonic fan. Like,
right,
dude, you can count on. Yeah, you can count on one hand the number of mechanically like broken Mario games, but like, and you can count on one hand the amount of mechanically sound Sonic games. Like, it's just like,
yeah, right.
It's quantifiable. Like, it just is.
Yeah,
I would say Kirby is a better. I like Kirby more than Sonic. You know,
Right.
I played a lot of Kirby DS games.
Now that's a game that hasn't changed at all either.
Mhm.
Like, that's a game that has stayed the same since its inception. It's fucking Kirby, and Kirby's
I played
still
the shit out of
Yeah.
Kirby Dreamland. Sheesh.
Yeah, it is very hard to convince me to go back to a Sonic game that isn't Sonic Adventure 2 or one of the Genesis titles.
yeah, dude. I've
damn.
never ever played a Sonic game that I was like. I think it was Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube that was the most exciting, and that was partially because the GameCube was exciting at that time.
Exactly.
When that
Cube
came out.
So what was this person's name again?
Dexter.
All right, Dexter. Thank you for writing in. You're wrong, and I hope you have a horrible day about it.
I like contrarianism, so keep it going.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep bothering people.
Also, keep
Never
doing
give
you. Love you. You're great. Enjoy what you love. We're just telling you you're wrong. Just letting you know.
I do find it funny that when I go onto the PlayStation Store, there's just like a pre-order for Sonic Frontiers just there, and I'm like,
yeah.
nice. That game's done and coming out. Wow, like it's not even.
That's
That game comes out in like a month.
yeah.
what's
That's
funny.
not. Yeah, that's not right. That ain't.
Like doesn't even look close to done in anything they've shown.
That
It
boy
comes out
ain't right.
on November 8th. And it's like, imagine playing that on the PS5, which maybe I will.
When it becomes $10 after a month, yeah, you could probably play it
Yeah.
because it's not going to be good and it's not going to be finished, so it's not going to be full price for longer than a month. Because that's how video games are.
Yeah, man.
One thing
Overall,
Sonic does
gotta be
beat Mario on is live action movies.
I will
Right,
give
it's
him
a
that. The Sonic movies I liked them. They were cute and fun.
I'll go this far. Given the bar of video game movies, I think they're the best video game movies that have been made.
I would agree with that.
I haven't seen
Honestly.
either one, so I'll take your word
And they're
for it.
not that great, but
No, Jim Carrey makes them. I will tell you that much.
Jim Carrey makes them, and it's like they're just watchable. I don't like the voice of Sonic, but it works well enough.
You make it to the end of both of them, you're like, that was cute. And then that's really about it. Really, you're just like, that was nice. All right, cool. I'm going to forget about that. Just like,
They're like movies that like want to be self-aware and like Rick and Morty-ish, but they don't do that fully, so they're still sappy. It's like very weird.
yeah.
I
felt like
there's a lot of dumb, just like Kevin Bacon, like that type of
Yeah.
humor.
I feel
There's
like
a lot of
Kill
that
Me,
type of
yeah.
stuff.
I feel like Dragon Ball did a good job with that kind of shit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, in the movie when they were just like kind of like being self-aware of just like Bulma asking for a fatter ass from the
Oh,
dragon.
yeah.
Just being like, it's like, you've been fucking calling the Dragon Balls for cosmetic surgery. She's like, yes. What's your problem? It's like
That's fucked up.
Shenron, can you make my fucking like?
lashes to 3 millimeters longer.
And can you make my ass just a little bit bigger?
He's
Because
like,
Piccolo's just like,
matter
I've
of-
used my wish. There are 2 remaining, and Bulma's just like, I want to be hotter.
And then they're like, "Oh my god, we could have used our wish to make Goku and Vegeta here."
Oh yeah,
And I'm
they're
like,
just like,
Well,
God,
that's your fault, like Piccolo. You just didn't think of that while she was wishing for her eyelashes.
yeah, exactly. It's like, how could you be so vain? It's just what stupid shit like that.
That's really fucking dumb and funny.
It's pretty awesome, actually. Shout out Toriyama.
It was a decent movie, but I thought Super Broly was a lot better.
Yeah, Goku and Vegeta
Dude,
were also
that's
just like
why I
not
want to
in
keep
it.
watching DBZ so I can get to Super, because that's when Goku goes Ultra Instinct and shit.
Yeah, I'm collecting Super next. That's my next.
Oh, Super's a manga also?
Yep,
Of course.
So-
it's the because it follows.
I wonder how
Z.
Ultra Instincts looks in the black and white
Yeah,
manga.
yeah.
I don't know
Right.
that,
I hope that the series is just a continuation of. This is a stronger guy. We found the stronger guy.
I mean, they hinted at that in the,
It is.
in the
That's-
movie. They're just like,
That's the show, actually.
and the literal gods of death, you know? Like, there's like 8 of them, I think.
The literal gods of death.
And then there's that one guy with the red and like the black buggy eyes. I don't know what that guy was. They showed him for a second.
They did show him for a second. They
You
did
got
do
bug
that.
eyes.
In a
sir.
red t-shirt.
They did show him for a second. They did do that.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a bug's eyes.
Buggy eye.
Anyways, man, that's all I got. I'm a little tired.
Yeah,
to be
me
honest.
too. I'm a little tie. Yeah, I've got to
That's
fucking
100.
get my shit together before I get out of here.
I'm literally just gonna smoke weed and play Jedi Fallen Order all day.
That's a good day right there, dude.
Maybe do other shit. Maybe get something done, but
It's
it's
a
not looking
fucking
like
great day right there.
it. Yeah, dude. But yo, I love you boys. Have fun. Have a safe flight, Max. Have a safe trip home, Tony. And we will see you guys next week. This is Wokenboke, motherfucker. Peace the fuck out.
Peace.